Let me get your eyes and ears for a second. I got some sugar babies for the sweet ladies. Why do independent women push men away? I want y'all to think about that. Why do independent women push men away? Now, I know a lot of y'all may think that men are intimidated by independent women. And although you might not be wrong, I'm not going to say you're wrong, but you just forgetting one little thing. One little thing. And that thing is that men that's built on solid foundations are not intimidated by you. They're not intimidated by you at all. Guys that's built on shifty foundation, they're intimidated by you. And the reason why guys that's built on shifty foundation is intimidated by you is because you show them a reflection of themselves. Because being independent has characteristics of masculinity. Deep characteristics of masculinity. You take it on. Although you may have, your nature is going to make you feminine, you wear the mask and you wear the pants of masculinity. And that right there is a reflection. So when you're with a man, for example, and you have goals, you're building a business, you're out and about, you're willing and dealing, you out there with the lions and sharks and tigers, and he's sitting at home working a 40-hour job, deep down inside, deep down inside, he knows that that's what he's supposed to be doing. If you're paying all the bills, you done went and bought your house. He don't have a house. He don't even have good credit. Deep down inside, he knows that that's what he should be doing. Why? Because those things come with providing. Those are the things that providers do. Providers have good credit in case the fucking AC go out. Providers have good credit in case the car in case you need to put a new motor in the car or you need to go buy a new car. Providers are the one that go buy houses, go get even if you go get an apartment if you don't want to buy a house, things like that. That's what providers do. In other words, make sure that you have shelter, transportation, food, you pay the cable bill, lights, water, things in necessity for you to live or for you to be in a relationship. That's what providers do. And if that woman is doing those things, then she's taken on the role of a provider, and deep down inside that shines a mirror in his face. See, a guy that's built on a solid foundation, number one, he takes care of responsibilities. His word is his word. He stands on business. I'm not saying that he's emotionally out of touch. No, he's not emotionally out of touch with things. He just doesn't let his emotions guide him on decisions that he know logically don't make no sense or logically is not the right thing to do, even if it may feel like it's the wrong thing to do. That's what guys that's built on solid foundation. And the biggest thing is that, yes, a guy, he might love you, but he's not afraid to lose you. He's not afraid to lose you. He might say, okay, if you want to go and if you must go, then go ahead and go. I'll be all right. See, a guy that's not built on a solid foundation and his house is shifting with the sand, then he's gonna beg and plead. He's gonna accept that, hey, we're doing a 50-50 relationship and I want to buy and you want to buy a house that he knows that he can't afford. And he's going to have to work 16 hours a day, 6 days a week in order to afford. He will allow you to influence him like that. He will allow it. And guess what? You'll never respect a guy like that. Never. Because femininity don't respect femininity. And those are feminine traits. When you allow a woman to lead you, you have deep down inside, ladies, you have what they call a conscious mind and you have your nature. And your nature is always going to be more powerful than your conscious mind. And your nature is telling you that this is a man that you shouldn't be following. And no matter how much he says he love you, he can buy you purses, buy you shoes, take you on trips, do all that. But deep down inside, you know you can never follow a man like this. Now, I'm not saying a guy that's built on a solid foundation wants to be a ruler over you, because if a man wants to be a ruler, and I'm talking about in the terms of, hey, I don't want you wearing this. I don't want you wearing that. You can't go here. Why you didn't call me before you left? Why you didn't call me before you got there? When you got back, let me see your phone. That's feminine. That's feminine traits. Things like that. That's femininity. Because he's number one, he's afraid of you. He's afraid that you might find someone better. He's afraid that you might just fall out of love with him, and he's afraid of being alone. A man that's built on a solid foundation he's never afraid of being alone. Matter of fact, he gets alone and he can live in that loneliness. You compliment him, you don't make him. And that's why you don't intimidate him. And when he sees you as a woman that's independent, he's looking at you like, hey, we never gonna be able to be in the same house, in the same relationship together, because if you're leading and I'm trying to lead, that's not gonna work. Because, ladies, to be honest with you, if you've been independent your whole life, you're used to doing everything, and I'm saying this because a lot of y'all have been, just because situations in life is put you in that seat where you had to go find a job because your mother, or you didn't have a father, or you just had to do things in order for you to survive. Then you had to go out and get your own apartment, buy your own car. You had kids, had to take care of your kids. You had to do those things. So you've taken on that role, and that part of you is embedded in you. Now, that's something that you're going to have to work like hell to suppress and get back to your femininity, which you can get back to your femininity because your femininity is your superpower. Masculine energy in a woman makes you weak. Seriously, it does. It makes you weak because your power is not in masculine energy. Feminine energy is just as powerful as masculine energy if you understand and you embrace it. If you embrace it. But once you get in a relationship and you have those masculine traits, you're going to collide with the man because he wants to go right when he knows he's supposed to be going right, and you want to go left. And see, at the end of the day, if even if you are embracing your masculine traits, you're going to want to make that decision, but you're not going to want to take accountability for the decision that you make, and that's fine. That's fine, because I'll say this: the man should never expect you to take responsibility. He should never expect you to take, I ain't gonna say responsibility, but take accountability, because that's his job. That's his job, is to take accountability when shit go wrong. And some of these guys don't want to take responsibility. Only thing you want to do is get your ass online. I'm talking to the men right now. Guys, only thing you want to do is get your ass online. Start talking about, I want to hold women accountable. We got to hold women accountable. Nigga, you ain't finna hold no woman accountable for nothing. How you going to do that? How you going to do it? Well, we just ain't going to get married. Bullshit. Well, you might not get married. I ain't going to say you're going to get married, but you're going to get in a relationship. Eventually, you're going to get your ass in a relationship, whether you want to or not. It shit just going to fall in your lap, and you're going to get in it. And then you're going to start being around a woman and being around a woman. Before you know, your ass going to be emotionally attached to the woman, period. So let's stop being the internet alphas. I ain't trying to tell you to just act completely like a simp, but a lot of y'all are simps, because if I open up your social media and go looking through your DMs, I can show you where your ass been trying to holler at women and simping for women. And hey, can we go out? Why you ain't text me today? Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, gorgeous. All that shit. You doing your. So let's kill that shit, man. Let's just kill it. Let's just kill that. I'm an alpha. I'm a this. I'm a that. And that's fine. I ain't telling you to put up with disrespect or nothing or whatever. But listen, it's just how it is. But ladies, you know, when that guy comes in and see that, you might be somebody that he is going to conflict with, you're going to become invisible to him. You're going to become invisible. And a lot of you independent women are walking around and y'all are invisible to men. You think because, and this big thing is I have this amount of money, especially with these successful women and women of celebrity status. They come in and think that I can never find a man because of my money, because of my status. No, that's not why you can't find a man. No, that's not why you can't find a man. The reason why you can't find a man is because the only men that are attracted to you and the only men that want to deal with you are men that their foundation is shifty, and they will take your money and build their life around your money, and then you don't respect them for that. Or you look at him and say, well, he can't do this for me, I can do for myself. But let me tell you, a man that's built on a core foundation, number one, he's never going to build his life around your money, around your things. Now, will he enjoy those things? Will he allow you to do certain things because you have the means to do it? Sure. Yes, he will. And there's nothing wrong with that. But the minute the disrespect starts, he gonna move his ass right up out of there, and he knows that he got a place to go, he got a place to stay, he got a car to drive, and he can continue his life right on. Because money and degrees don't do for you what it does for a man. It just doesn't, and it's never will. And so, and as long as you think about that, as long as you take that approach, is I can't date down. You're not dating down if you get a man that's built on a solid foundation, that has his own thing and don't build his life around you. You're not around your finances. You're not dating down. Because you can date a man that has all those things and more than you, and you'll be dating down if he's built on a shifty foundation, a foundation where when you come into his life, you feel a void. You should never feel a void for a man. Never. You should compliment that man, which means you should be the cherry on top of the cheesecake. But you can't be the ingredients that go on the cheesecake. Excuse me. You can't be the ingredient that goes in the cheesecake. And a lot of y'all are the ingredients. A lot of y'all are ingredients. And when you're masculine, you become the ingredients. You become the ingredients of the cheesecake. And so, deep down inside, man, if I leave this nigga, man, this nigga gonna fall apart. This motherfucker gonna fall apart, man. If I leave his ass, he gonna fall apart. And you can never respect that. So you just move on to the next man. And you in control. And that's another thing. Being in control. Feminine energy always follow. Feminine energy influences, but it follows. And you have to understand that. And when you lose that feminine energy, you don't influence anymore. You don't really influence. The man start following you because his ass know, goddamn, if she don't give me no money, or if she ain't paying the bill, my ass gonna be out on the street. Well, most of the time that's how women feel. But he's not following you because you're influenced. He's following you because you got the power of finances over his ass, a status over his ass, and he's not gonna follow that. I mean, he's gonna follow that, and you're just not gonna respect it, ladies. You're just not gonna respect it. But I want y'all to like this video, man, and y'all. I appreciate y'all coming to the channel. Appreciate y'all hitting me up, man, and just hit that like, share, and subscribe button for me.